G'day guys, CZ here. Now this is the first time I'm using my new camera. It's supposedly full HD. I know it may not look like it at the moment. There's a few other settings that I can use, but I'm just testing this out to see how it appears to you guys on YouTube. I'd love to know your comments. Anyway, let's pour this beer. This is my Bohemian Amorite. Here we go. Here we go, guys. So, this is supposedly full HD, and I just want to know what you guys think about the quality. Anyway, this beer is clearing up nicely. It came out of the keg really clear, but I mean, as you can see, it's probably not that clear to you. It looks less orange in reality, but anyway, not much of a head. I increased the pour pressure too, so I'm not sure really what's going on there. Anyway, so this beer here is my Bohemian Amorite. I think I spoke to you guys about it before in one of the last videos. It's the 19th time I've reused my US-05 yeast, so I'm really happy to get back into the US-05 spirit of things. And just a quick rundown of the beer. It was using a Cooper's Draft, 500 grams of light dry malt extract and a brew enhancer 2 for the main fermentables. It was a 5 litre boil, and the only fermentable that went into the 5 litre boil was 500 grams of light dry malt extract. At the 15-minute mark, I threw in a Wolflock tablet with 15 grams of Amarillo hops, and then at 5 minutes, I put in 24 grams of Fortnite hops. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Fortnite hops, it was a partial joint venture between an Australian company, and what they did is they had this idea, which I think it was an absolute ingenious idea. They went across to the Yakima Valley, and in the States, and they picked this is the Australian company, they picked their 7 most favourite flavour and aroma hops from the plethora of American IPA hops from the Yakima Valley, and they picked 7, and then they blended all of those 7 hops into one pellet hop blend. So technically, Fortnite hops isn't a hop per se, it's a blend, but it's been put into pellets. And it's 14 alpha acids, has the most amazing flavour. You can use it for bittering, obviously, but you can use it for flavour and aroma too. And you can even do a really simple kit beer and use it for bumping up your bitterness as well as adding heaps of flavour. So it's an ingenious beer. Anyway, this beer in the data spreadsheet that I put it into, the recipe builder, it came out ticking green every single mark for a Bohemian Pilsner. The only problem was, though, that when I changed the final gravity, because obviously my US-05 bottoms out at 1.010, that was the only mark at the end of the day that didn't hit the mark, so to speak. So, but basically the original gravity was perfect, IBU's perfect, EBC, so the colour apparently is perfect, even though this doesn't look perfect because it's very orange on camera, but it's not that orange in person, in reality. So the final gravity didn't hit the mark. I think it should have been roughly around about 14 or 15 if it was going to be perfect for the Pilsner style. But anyway, cheers. Yeah, it's good. It needs more carbonation, especially for a Pilsner. So I'm going to have to increase the carbonation. Maybe after this beer, I'll sit it on 25 for most of the day. Yeah. So, yeah, it should be good. It's really flavoursome. I love it. Probably the reason why I don't sound as excited is because I'm tired, first and foremost. But the other thing is that I'm sure you guys will be familiar with this, but when you have a beer that has lots of hop presence, like an IPA or something like that, and you don't, or even a pale ale, and you don't have adequate carbonation, effervescence, it actually you're not able to really appreciate the flavour and the aroma as much, because a really hoppy beer benefits, in my opinion, from that effervescence. It brings all the flavour pop, 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 pop up to the top of the glass. You know, from the bottom up, you get that snowstorm, and as you're drinking it, you're smelling it as well as tasting it at the same time, and you need really good carbonation and effervescence to get to that point, in my honest opinion. Yeah, it's just the carbonation's definitely not there, so I'm going to have to see what I can do. But anyway, it still tastes amazing. I'm going to have to be very patient, because this is the only beer that I have in my keg, and I don't want to get so desperate that I'm drinking this without the carbonation being right, and I have no other ingredients to brew any other beer at the moment, so I've got to be I've got to use a lot of willpower, I suppose. Anyway, guys, this is a pretty quick video. Just wanted to see what you guys think of the new quality. The other thing is, yeah, please check out the 17 Brew Crew. You know, come for the brew, stay for the crew. I mean, it's a little bit of a tagline, but, you know, it's true. You know, you come to the 17 Brew Crew because you're a brewer. You come to the 17 Brew Crew because you're starting out. You come to the Brew Crew because you're an experienced brewer. You come to the Brew Crew because you might have watched a couple of CraigTube videos and you want to know what this community is all about. But the reason why you stay is because the crew is such a fantastic community. It's such a fantastic family. So please check out the 17 Brew Crew. That's 17brewcrew.com. I may put the link down below, I may not. It's pretty easy, guys. Just type in 17 Brew Crew, even without the .com, and you'll find it. And please become a member. It's a fantastic community. Lots of really great chat, sharing the love of the craft. And if you do want to get in contact with me, the best thing to do would be to become a member and personal message me on the 17 Brew Crew. Look out for Corin Zenith. Sorry, Corin Zenith on 17 Brew Crew, and personal message me if you want to do a joint, like if you want me to assist you with doing a label, or you know, set up your YouTube account with some, you know, artwork, a banner, an avatar, you know, watermark avatar, you know, logo for a beer, wine, mead, whatever you want. Let me know, and I'll be happy to work with you. And just, pardon me, compliments to the brewer. Just so you're aware, every bit of, you know, revenue, even sometimes though small it may be at times, I appreciate, you know, all of your support, and the money that I do get, the finances that I do get from these joint ventures or these logos that I do for people, all of it goes into my hobby, goes into this. You know, most of it goes into this, you know, and I need to, you know, I like to, you know, inject more passion into what I do. I may not do all grain, but I do mini mashes. I do like to pimp out kits, and I still think there's a bunch of people out there that, you know, that maybe don't have the opportunity to mini mash or all grain, and they've got kits and they kind of want to know what you can do with it. And I love doing stuff like that. You know, I love pimping out kits and showing how easy it can be to make amazing craft beer at home using pre-hop kits and other adjuncts, steeping grains, hops, you know, even fruit, spices, all kinds of stuff. You know, it's fun. And yeah, and I just want you to know that it's that the reason why I really got into it was basically because doing my logos, that is just because you know, we've all got a life. I work full time. I've got kids. I've got a mortgage. I've got lots of things, and even simple kits beers can be hard for me to brew. You know, because finances can be scarce at times, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that can appreciate that. But I love the craft. At the end of the day, I love the craft. So cheers, guys. Look forward to hearing from you. 17. And yeah, we'll see you around. See you in the comment section. All right, cheers, guys. Bye. Stay easy.